Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
What is going on?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, for a second, I thought that was Tim.
Hey, man, I don't know.
I love butter sausage, whatever it is.
I've never had
butter sausage does sound good.
But in the meantime,
we're going to show them the videos we were watching.
Yeah.
He's going to help us.
My God.
This is what we do before we come on, guys, every week.
Yeah.
Not what we do.
Yeah.
No, this is what we do.
Guys.
Don't believe believe Jeremy. This is what we do.
Oh, you guys.
And just like that. You got to start the show off with some good old Gary Busey, man. He was the man, dude. He was a good actor, good villain too, man.
Under Siege, right? Wasn't that the one movie?
Oh yeah, where he was
he
betrayed his whole crew on the ship.
Yeah, man.
Killed the captain.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Oh, dude, it's such a good show.
Actually, I just watched it like a week ago for some reason.
Man, oh man. Plain Dave Tom DeFly says, "Oh snap, we got the whole crew here." We absolutely do.
Yep.
Yeah,
we got 30 people in the room.
He says we're watching baby oil ads too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're definitely not going to watch that. Yeah, none of that stuff. Let's see here. I was watching the Porch Pirate videos. Love them. Oh yeah, have y'all seen those? The people.
Oh, with they're blowing the boxes blowing up.
Yeah, where they pack them up.
Yeah, pack them with paint and stuff and
some of those
whatever
AI,
to explode.
I think some of that's AI, but I'm not sure. But yeah, man. Look, dude, we have. I tell you. We have a nice show tonight, dude. We came up here. It's a nice Thursday. Happy freaking Thursday, everybody. You made it to another Thursday. Man, tomorrow is Friday, and guess what? For me, that is the last day that I work until next year. So I will be off. I plan on getting some flying done. I plan on playing out there. I plan on just doing a whole lot of nothing, man. All my airplanes, believe it or not, we've had such bad weather. Cold weather, rainy weather, that all my airplanes are in a flyable state, man. I took the time.
Wow.
My nitro and my gas planes, I went through them and everything, got them all up and running. So success.
Wish I could say that.
Hey, what do you got in your hangar that's not ready?
Oh, I had another King Tech seize up.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, third one in 2 months.
What in the world's up with the King Techs, man?
Totally locked up again. I was flying the new Adam Square, and believe it or not, I was in a lucky spot because I was coming in to do a slow full flap pass on the runway, and about 150 feet from the runway, I just heard the turbine spin down, and I was like, crap. So I had to belly land it, and it survived. Got a few scratches on the bottom of the fuselage, but no damage. But seized up 235 G4 plus, less than 2 hours on it.
Jeez, just look at the draw, huh?
It's the third one that I've had in seriously 2 months.
What do you think's the cause? Did they say? I mean, Jeremy, what do you think is the cause? Bearings?
I don't know.
Season up would be not bearings, but I mean, I don't know. Jeez.
Well, it'd be a lack of lubricant, but I'm putting 32 ounces of King Tech oil.
Yeah,
5 gallons. So that isn't the case.
Are you running diesel or kerosene?
I'm running diesel.
Oh, well, you're definitely oily.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's putting 32 ounces in 5 gallons, then he's getting a lot of extra oil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jeez.
Yep. So I don't know what's happening. And the funny thing is I got a buddy that had a brand new BVM Renegade. He got his 235 like a week before mine, and he was on his 11th flight, and this happened 30 minutes before my flame out. He threw a fan blade, went right through the thrust tube on his.
Good grief, what did that sound like?
We didn't realize it just quit, and then when we got it on the ground and got it back to the pits, we opened it up, and there was a big old hole in the thrust tube right at the bell.
Man, that's scary, dude. Better than the air than on the ground. Jeez.
I guess.
Man, oh man, I wonder what. There's no telling.
You went muffled for some reason.
Yeah, man.
I did?
Yeah, you kind of sound a little
Did
muffled.
you get a sound effect or something?
No, let me check here.
No, you sound all right now.
I don't know. It might be my microphone.
Hey,
Let's
Plain
see.
Date just said
Check
those Hobby King Avios sold out.
Let's see here. Well, they don't keep a lot of them in stock. They only keep like a handful.
Jeez.
All right. Well, let's see here. I was jumping in there. Yeah, they don't keep a lot of those in stock. I think they only had like a handful, and I'm not kidding you. Let's see here. But while we're talking about things, let's talk about that Avios BAE Hawk there, Will. What do you? What's your thoughts on it? Go ahead.
Oh man, it's fast, bro. It's fast. It flies great. With the setup that I got in there.
What's your setup? What was your setup that you did with that?
So the ESC that I'm running is the ZTW 160 amp. That's the Skyhawks ESC, and then that I got that from Motion RC, and then I have the Jet Fan 100 millimeter EDF along with the HET 798 935 kV motor and I bought all of that from Fanjets USA. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys. Which the Fanjet, Fanjet USA actually look. Yeah, I'm good. Fanjet USA. Fanjet USA looked out for me on that. So a big shout out to them. Their customer service was great. I actually had a problem with a prior motor, and I ended up contacting them, sending that back, and they sent me back. Actually, they didn't have the motor that I had a problem with. So I was like, yeah, well, can you just swap it for this one? I think this one's going to be working better for my application anyway. And they were like, no problem. And they sent me the motor that I wanted. And so they had some really good customer service there. So big shout out to them. And so yeah, basically I'm running that, and everything else that's stock on the plane, the servos are stock. Only thing I'm using that probably is a little more than normal is the high voltage packs from Turnigy. I'm using the Turnigy Bolt X high voltage packs, which is compatible with the ESC. So basically that's about it in a nutshell, Bobby. I think that 100 millimeter EDF is what's really pushing that thing though, because you saw it. It didn't take much to get it off the ground. And when we came through those high-speed passes, that thing was ripping.
Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick so the people can actually see that thing cooking, because it's funny because we did the video. Jeremy, you can attest to it. When you're flying, like you're flying the airplane and you're trying to go through and do the paces, you don't really get to actually see what you're doing until you get back, you look at the video, and you're like, man, this is pretty impressive. So it was very impressive how quick that thing was moving. It actually surprised me, man, to be honest with you. Let's see here. I'm trying to pull you up real quick. How much thrust is that thing putting out?
So the 100 millimeter fan is supposed to be putting out a range somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 to 18 pounds. The 100. So it's putting out a good bit of pressure. I think they said it's putting out, it can put out 20, but that's with a specific motor setup and everything. Right. So I don't have the tools to measure it, so I can't exactly say what I'm getting. I just can go based off of how the thing's flying. I know it's got to be making some kind of pressure because the thing's moving. So, plus this airframe, we all know a BAE Hawk airframe is also a really good airframe for speed. So You even see that with the turbine guys when they got them in turbine, because I watched a couple of the turbine videos of them, and they are just rockets.
Yeah, same for the exactly with the T-45s.
Yeah, T-45s, they're the same way. Yeah, they're just rockets, bro.
And you've seen mine. It makes an amazing sound. Like, it wants to go fast. Flies fast.
It's just wanting to go. Like, it's just, hey, give me more.
It's saying what?
I say they just want to go. They just say, give me more. Like,
just
want to keep going.
Absolutely. Here's a video while you're talking of what you got right there, your airplane. I'll play a little bit of it so people can actually see it. But the video came out really well. That yellow, blue, and white showed out really nice. So it was pretty good. And then, Will, why did you choose to go with that fan versus, like, let's say, like the JP?
So it kind of goes back from where I got my Viper. So I watched the Viper fly on a JP fan, and the person that was flying it, and I'm not gonna call their name, but the person that was flying that Viper, they were struggling with it. It didn't seem like it had any power. It just didn't seem like it could carry the plane in the air.
Gotcha.
So I decided to continue researching, and I found there's a guy overseas that he's been testing like jet fan, Weeble tag, all kinds of stuff, and he's been running different jet fan setups in the Viper, and his Viper successfully flies really well off of a 110 millimeter versus the 120 that the thing is built for. So that's why I decided to go with the jet fan setup over JP. Plus, when you look at JP, you see that there's not really no upgrade in the thing at all. Like, there's no upgrade. It's still running outrunners. There's a lot of rotating mass. It's aluminum, CNC aluminum. So, I mean, it's heavier than carbon fiber. So that's a lot of extra rotating mass. And we all know that's going to create a problem with acceleration. Yeah, okay, if we're talking about inertia, and still having the momentum and stuff, that works. But you don't need that when it comes to something that small, because it's not that big. If we were talking about something that maybe 10 inches across, having that inertia would be good. But we're talking about something that's no bigger than 105 millimeters. That inertia ain't gonna do no justice there. So that's why I decided to go with the jet fan, because it's lighter. Like I said, it spins up quicker. It sounds better. I mean,
it definitely sounds better. It doesn't have that weird that metal.
Yeah, there's no whine going on. You're not dealing with you're not dealing with the whole two-stator setup. And then of course with the jet fans, if you adjust the fan away from the stator, as not as far as possible, but if you adjust it away from the stator, I can't remember the number exactly. I already done it, but if you adjust the fan away from the stator, it gives you like a really good sound, and also it helps increase the output as well. So there's there's a guy that I followed that showed me all of that stuff, because I just kind of dug deep into the jet fan stuff. So but if I come across the video, I can share a link to it or something like that. But
nice. Yeah, I was showing the video right here, and you can see it. This is your second flight where you're setting up for the landing, and everything went really well. That was the first one was with the high voltage, and then the second one was with the HRBs and 6000s, and the airplane just is like sipping milliamps. So it's a really nice package. Surprising. I mean, for me, it surprised me because I heard a little bit of everything on it, and then to see it actually fly lets me know it flies perfectly fine. It's an AF product, so I mean, I know that it's good quality. So
it's good quality. Good quality.
Yeah. If you're looking for a large foam jet, I mean, this is definitely one. If you can't run turbines at your field, this is a great alternative.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's going to give you speed, and we're going to speed trial it, so
right.
It's going to definitely give you speed.
Now, can you see the video? Can you see the video right here?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm looking at it.
This is the third flight right here. We could show people. You can kind of tell like the little mishap that you had right there.
Oh man,
Got lucky. Will got lucky, you guys. Normally, look, he had somebody out there talking to him, and he's a nice guy. He's not like me. When I'm putting my stuff together, I'm like, I kind of shut down and I focus on it. And he's gone. He will actually walk away from people. He'll build his airplanes away from people to make sure he's not messing anything up or forgetting anything. Because you know how it is when people come up and want to talk and stuff like that. You're putting your airplane together. You're bound to forget something. So that was a setup for you, Will. I'll let you finish.
Yeah, but me, I just like I won't tell people to, hey, leave me alone, So right. I'll talk to them or whatnot. And so what ended up happening was the plane has a really tight fit, and so I was trying to fit the wing on, and so I needed to work with it a little bit more. I ended up walking away. I actually made a joke saying, "Oh, I'll just fly it without it." Walked away, and when I went back to the plane to go get it for flying, and I was like, "Okay, let's go ahead and get it right." I was doing all my checks and everything, and forgot completely about that one screw that I was supposed to work with to get it put back in place. But locked everything in place and secure it all in place. And man, that ended up flying this thing with one aileron. As you see on that part where I said, "Oh, I don't like the way it rolled," that's because it was only on one aileron at the point, and one of my flaps was still deployed. And so we couldn't get the gear to go down or come back up on that one wing, on the right wing. And so me and Bobby sat there. We tried to work things out and see what we come up with. We went around twice? Was it twice we went around? No, we went around the original time. Then we went around one more time. Then we came in for the landing, and I was like, man, it's either I'm going to lose the whole bird or I'm going to lose the gear door. I had to make a decision. So
yeah, for sure.
And we decided to go with taking the risk on the gear door, and surprisingly, didn't damage the plane. But
I mean,
it's amazing that it can fly on one aileron. I wouldn't recommend going out and trying that intentionally, though.
Yeah, Lady Luck was definitely on your side for sure.
Oh, for sure,
that was a great landing. It was a good, save and everything like that. So, jumping into the comments here, good save, Will. Let's see. Plane Day said classic RC curse, the retracts for sure. Most of the time I've learned that, the retracts of back in the day, and Jeremy and Tim, y'all can attest to it. Back in the day, retracts were like the bane, but they've been pretty good so far. What do y'all think?
Big differences.
Yeah, I think they've been pretty reliable.
The most common retract out there at the time was probably the FMS type ones, where they had that really flat board on the one side that somehow would only work one direction.
Yeah,
that was a good time in the hobby. It was on like the big Mustangs and stuff like that. But yeah, there would be nothing wrong with it. At least it didn't look like it, but it would just never potentiometer to one side. But
jeez, yeah, they've gotten so much better now. Like they seem more robust.
Well, there used to be a brand out there that if you flew it in the cold, your landing gear wouldn't work.
True.
Oh God, I would not want to deal with that.
Yeah.
So you're on the ground and you take off. As soon as you go up, and then no matter what you did, you could not get that landing gear out until you let it sit in your car until it warmed up.
Yep. That's funny. Now it used to be like pneumatic was more reliable than electric. Now it's flip-flop, So
there's pros and cons to both.
That's right. It's funny. I've got
it usually comes out pretty quick. So if you're in an emergency landing,
that's true.
That's what happened to the Atom. I couldn't get the gear down in time. I actually flipped the switch and went, "Oh crap! It ain't going to come down in time." Flipped it up. If that was air retracts, it would have came down pretty quick.
Instantly. Yeah.
Retracts, man. No matter what company, no matter what brand. I mean, it's nice to have scale gear, but you always got to worry that they're not going to come back down,
For sure.
Right.
But
absolutely.
Air retracts always bit me in the butt.
That's
you have all the air on the ground, you get it up in the air, and then all of a sudden you're like you go to bring the gear down, and it's like There's no air.
That's right.
That's not good. So,
P51 fan says mistakes like this prove how well planes are designed and how skilled pilots are. Very true, because a lot of pilots would panic, and I've seen a lot of guys panic and they just let go of the sticks and just let fate happen. I'm like, dude, you got to fight that thing. You can save it if you can.
I roll it inverted. I shake it upside down.
Yeah.
I G it. I do everything, and then it's like, well, fate is fate.
That's right. That's right. Did you know? I read. Actually, I didn't read it. I saw it on History Channel. I think it was the Mustangs. It was the Mustangs that were notorious for one of the. It was either Mustang or Spitfires. One of them were notorious for their gear getting hung up. So what they would do is they would roll it upside down and try to fling the gear out. Use gravity to pull it out. So I thought that was pretty neat on the full scale. So it was kind of like a common thing for them.
Yeah, some of you guys, we cycled that gear probably about 3 or 4 times trying to get that sucker out.
Yeah, we did, and we realized that it was not gonna happen.
So you were saying that it was a wing connection type issue? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the screw in the back of the wing. You know how the AF model's quick connector for the wing?
Yeah.
Is it towards the rear? Well, my rear screw wasn't in, so that connector wasn't making a full contact. So I basically lost power to the servo on that wing, the flaps on that wing, the retract on that wing. Everything lost power. So the only thing that had power was the darn navigation light.
Which is crazy. You know what I mean? It's like, so the light all the way at the tip could have power, but everything else in between could not.
Everything else in between didn't have any power.
Yeah. Hey, like they say, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, It is what it is. Hey, guys, we got 45 people in the room watching, man. Let's get those thumbs up in there, man. Give us a thumb up and let's rock this algorithm. Let's see here. So, guys, what do y'all think 2026 is going to look like for the RC community? I don't know. Well, let's just start off real quick. I don't like rumors. I don't like a lot of rumors and stuff like that. But, man, there's people that have been leaking stuff out there. And there was one airplane that I saw that got leaked. I saw it and I was like, and I sent it to Jeremy. I was like, what about this? And, sometimes companies will leak airplanes on their own.
And my reply is
drum up publicity.
Now people are going to have to wait longer.
Exactly.
Now you know about it.
But I'll show you which one we're talking about. This one right here is the K8. This is the X-Fly K8, 80 millimeter. These are the pictures that they're out there, and so this is the 2 that I saw. Looks pretty good. Not a bad airplane. Yeah, it looks like it's of good size. The retracts look great. It's an X-Fly product, so it's pretty good. They fine-tuned, some of the airplanes, and then they get them over here, and it looks like they rely on Jeremy and Banana Hobby to actually test these things to make sure they're good. And then when Jeremy and them and Kerry give it a thumbs up and it passes the test, then they say, yeah, maybe we'll take it and put it in production, so on and so forth. Is that about right, Jeremy?
Yeah, but it's actually Fly Fans.
That's right. I said X-Fly. That's a Fly Fans?
Yeah.
It is a Fly Fans. It is. That's right, because Fly Fans came out with the smaller one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
So Fly Fans, yeah.
But it's been a while.
It has. They came out with the 64, and everybody ranted and raved that the 64 was amazing. So you can kind of see.
It was the most acrobatic, most locked-in knife-edge airplane that you could get in a 64.
And see, I never got around to actually getting that one. And the problem was because the L39 was so fun, I never even made it over there to it. So that's pretty interesting. So you think that's going to be a good flyer there? What do you think?
I think it's even more locked in than an L39 usually in there. So
yeah, that looks like it's going to fly really good, man. I would like to get my hands on that. I fly the mess out of it.
Yeah. I think it'd be a pretty cool airplane there, to be honest with you. So, hey, look, I'm all happy for an 80 millimeter. I still enjoy the EDF jets, and
there's a lot of really good stuff coming.
Dude, there is a lot of really cool stuff coming. So again, I'm thinking, 2026 is going to look pretty good. I know for a fact it's going to look good for Banana Hobby. I know it's going to look pretty sporty and good for Hobby King. And so I don't know what Free Wings got going on, but
I'm just waiting on them to bring out that new 90mm Raptor that I've been hearing about.
Yeah, and I'll give Horizon Hobby an honorable mention, man, because they've came out with some pretty interesting things this year. So
there'll be more small timbers in 2026, guys.
Funny guy. They'll finally make EDF timber, is what you're saying?
There's gonna be more small timbers in 2026.
They should make a EDF timber, to be honest with you, and not even have it look like a timber. It'll just be like timber EDF, and it'll be a complete jet, but it'll just be awesome though.
It's gonna be called the E-Timber.
The E-Timber.
E-Timber, nice.
Like, why not? It'll have the same it'll be kind of similar like that Top Wing. What was that Top Wing jet your buddy had, Tim?
Say that again.
What was that Top Wing trainer airplane your buddy had?
Oh, was it the shock jet?
It'll be like a shock jet. Yeah, they could be the timber shock jet.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Would that not be cool?
That'd be pretty cool.
Neat. That would be. Look, that was a freebie. That was a freebie, man. Y'all should go and take that and make that. That would be awesome. That would be cool. Nobody's done a foamy shock jet yet. I don't know how it would sell, but it sounds pretty cool. Let's see here. I'm jumping into the comments. Let's see. P51 fan says, I learned that the X-Fly B1B will take off with the wing swept. Just had a longer rollout and lots of backstick. Dang.
Sure
Did you know that, Jeremy?
Yeah, it'll also land with them.
How about that? Never knew about that. Jeez. So that's actually pretty neat. I never would have even thought about doing that. Red Wine is Fine says, so Avios is trash. Will, what are your takes on Avios? The answer is no.
I think he's thinking that the plane is having an issue. That was actually me not connecting the wing properly. So that's not on Avios. That's
self-inflicted wound.
That's all user error there, buddy.
Airplane.
Yeah, but I mean,
we all know. I would say that 90% of all flying that we all do is user error.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll see me put in. I flew an airplane with no wing bolts. And which wing? What was it? I can't even remember what airplane it was, but I've done that multiple times.
And I did it with the
A10.
Twin 80A10.
Yeah.
I had no bolts in it at all, and flew it.
It's just amazing.
Have you ever forgotten a wing spar?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I haven't done the without a wing spar. But I can imagine it's probably doing this the whole time.
I did that with 5 MB339 from AF Models.
Oh my gosh.
It looked like a reverse rainbow arch.
Well, I got one.
I thought it was going in.
I got one better. We had a guy at our club. He came out with a composite. I can't remember what it was. And he took it off and he got it off the ground. He made one turn, and then on the second turn, both wings folded up. And we go out there and we pick it up and we're like, where's the wing spar? Oh, he didn't come with the wing spar. It was taped to the inside of the box still. He never took it out.
Oh no, man, that is crazy.
Man, I don't know. I don't remember if it was me and Bobby that saw that, or I was with somebody. I can't remember what it was, but it was at somebody else's field, and I think it was an event going on. It might have been the Holly Springs event, Bobby.
Yeah.
But there was a guy that was taking off. He had like a top wing plane. And, he had to put the screws in it at the top or whatnot. Dude, he went to go take off, but he throttled up to go take off. The wings lifted from the plane before the fuselage got off the ground. It's like, man, better wait. It did it while he was on the ground than wait till you got in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's how the Apprentice would do that when the rubber bands would get weak.
Oh, man.
Pass, and it's like the wings are like, whoop.
That is amazing. Yeah, everybody's gotten. I bet everybody has gotten lucky like that once or twice in this hobby. You know what I mean? Let's see here. I'm jumping in the comments, seeing if anybody else has gotten lucky like that or forgotten their spars or their one time I forgot to connect the struts, and actually I forgot to connect the struts, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be fun. And I went out and flew the airplane, and the wings folded up. I was like, you got to be kidding me. It was a little foam airplane, and I was yanking around on it, and I was like, oh man. Let's see here. Let's see. Plane Day says twin 90s for the Raptor. Let's do it. A twin 90 Raptor. Man, that'd be cool.
That'd be a big Raptor.
That would be big. Yeah, for sure.
That'd be bigger than the AF.
Reason.
Yeah, let's see here. Man, oh man. Yeah, when you corner too tight, LOL, the rubber bands flex. They sure do. And then you get the airplane down, and like you got less rubber bands on the airplane than you started off with. Yeah. Let's see
I'll
here.
pass on that rubber band.
Oh, I know. I miss those days where you had like you strapping rubber bands on top. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
You know what scares me?
What
It's
scares
control line flights. Like when
I don't get it.
Control
Man,
line.
but if that line lets go,
I don't get it. I do not.
somebody's gonna eat that plane.
Can somebody explain to me the joy of control line flight?
I don't know how you don't get dizzy.
That's what I'm saying. And they're wearing helmets, right?
I've
Like,
seen
I
them
don't-
do it with nothing on. Like they're just out there just with an airplane in the line. I seen it done in JCAC once.
Yeah. I
I was
don't get
like,
it.
what in the world is he doing? He was just sitting there spooling around and around and around. And I'm like,
And
Hey,
maybe it's nostalgia, like back in the day. I've seen a lot of some of our most senior people out there flying, doing the control line, and maybe it brings them back to what they first started when they were kids or something like that.
right.
Talk about getting vertigo, man. I mean, like, why would you? I just don't understand. And those things are going so fast. So let's see. Do we have anybody in the room that actually does control line? Let me see here. Let's see. Don Henry says, I'm doing my first control line flight in the spring. All right. Dude, I'd be good for like 4 revolutions and then be trying to yak somewhere. Where can I find an RC banner store? I want to start pulling some lighted banners with RC. That's interesting. I don't think there is such a thing. You're probably going to have to make that. Let's see. Hangar 9 had an awesome trainer 15 years ago. It looked like a Cessna, but it was a high wing with rubber bands, nitro. It was super cool. I agree. I don't know what that thing was. Was it like the Next Star? I think it was the Next Star. But I got an airplane. I'm gonna show you guys the best deal on an airplane. I don't even really want to share it with you guys, but I'm gonna do it. And then they're gonna get sold out, and then the prices are gonna go up. I'm gonna do it anyway. So let me show you guys this airplane. And it is an amazing price. And it's an amazing flyer. And it is a complete, like, I'm going to buy another one because I already have one. Mine's set up for electric. But what we're talking about here, boys and girls, is the Hangar 9 Tiger 30cc ARF, guys. Look, $399 for this 30cc 90-inch airplane.
That's not bad.
It is a very
Does that come with servos?
airplane. No, it doesn't come with servos. This is an ARF, almost ready to fly. So it's literally the airplane. You buy the servos and you put, just an ARF. You got to put it together and assemble it. But these prices right here are prices of like 2003. Like amazing price point for this thing. And it is a large airplane. It's a beautiful airplane. I have mine set up for electric, and it flies amazing. And it's a big plane. It's 79 inches long. It's 90-inch wingspan. It weighs anywhere from 16 to 18 pounds. I just don't fly mine a lot. And mine's set up for 8S. So I just don't. It's a crazy, crazy value. So for $399, for me, that's like one of those where it's like, yeah, I'll buy another one and just stick it up in the rafters and be done with it. And great for a 30cc, great for putting a 30 electric engine on it or whatever. But that is an amazing price point for an airplane. So the Tiger 30cc is awesome, and it's like I said, it's a good bird. It's been around for a little while. And I'll show you. I'm gonna kill the music real quick, and you'll see it's a very nice looking bird. I just don't understand. You can go gas or glow. It comes with everything set up. And it's just an easy, fun flying airplane. You want something that's not going to make your nerves. It takes off. It's got flaps. So anyway, that's a true gem right there, and a nice looking airplane too. And it's marked after the trainer. You remember the little Tiger 30s? Like they had like a Tiger low wing sport trainer airplane. It's like that. So you know it's a good plane. But flies very nice, very forgiving on landing, comes in nice and slow. So there you have it right there. Wanted to share that. I didn't want to share it, but I wanted to share it. So you just can't beat. Like balsa flies better, guys. I don't know if you had one or not. So anything flies better. Let's see here. So we're going to jump into that. Let's see. Plain Day says time to fly. Let's see. He says, yeah, nothing beats balsa, and covering is classic. Absolutely. E-Flight making a better version of the V1200 with an 8S upgrade and better retracts would be amazing. It would be amazing.
It would be.
I've been waiting on that for a year, 2 years, 3 years. Gosh, I had the first version and went through 2 pairs of retracts, but I'm sure they'll make a V2 red turbo timber before that, probably. That's funny. Let's see here. Let's see. Somebody's mic is close to their heart, apparently.
I think that's yours.
It's not mine.
I don't have a mic.
I have a microphone. That would be Jeremy. I think if you hear his breathing or his heartbeat.
No.
Yeah.
That's the noise I've heard for the last 10 weeks.
Yeah, I've heard the same noise for the past couple of shows.
I haven't heard it at all.
I think it's something on Bobby's side.
If you can hear my heartbeat, this microphone's amazing.
A heartbeat. I think it's like some type of power.
Yeah, there's some kind of interference or something.
Oh, really? And y'all just telling me this now?
No, I've mentioned it. You just didn't listen.
Yeah, we did tell you about it before.
Look, I can reduce the background noise just like that. Now, do you hear it now?
It's gone.
Perfect. It's gone.
Yeah, I just reduced the background noise. I wonder what that was picking up. That's crazy.
Like I said, we mentioned it many.
Hey, there was no we. That was you. I don't even recall. I don't recall.
It was we.
No,
because we were all trying to figure out who was doing it. So we all
Tim didn't say it. Tim didn't co-sign on that.
We moved away from the mic to make sure it wasn't us.
Tim said he didn't hear it.
I took off my mic to see that.
I did the same thing.
That's why I was like, not me. Anyway.
That's strange. Well, let's see. Make America a 90 millimeter Cougar. Let's see here.
Wait, Make America 90 millimeter Cougar. I thought you said Make America a 90 millimeter Cougar.
Man, it would be, I do wonder what kind of cool airplanes we got coming out for 2026. It'd be nice to see some more stuff come out for sure. And one thing too, you'll notice at the end of the year is a really, for us YouTubers or whatever you want to call us, it's a hard time of the year because we're pretty much burnt out. It's like the last push, and then you like the holidays, you kind of take it easy, and then you jump back in there January, and then you push on some more. So I'm really enjoying the lull, to be honest with you. So it's kind of nice. Nothing new has popped out yet. So, but I was expecting somebody to come out with a new airplane.
No, we got new. We talked about it last weekend though, but we've got the F-35 now with the 70 millimeter option that comes out with. So we've talked. That's true. So you got the option of that. You can get it without the motor now. So you can put whatever you want in there too. So.
That's true. I do want, but is there anything? And they got the Hurricane that came out. The Hurricane's out there. The 64 millimeter F-22 is out there.
Yep. So we got that right here.
Now, could that one fit a 70 in there too, or no?
I don't know. I haven't pulled it apart to see. I don't think it's designed for that, but I'm gonna bet you could probably mill out some foam if it isn't.
I could imagine.
But it was not designed that way, and it flies pretty good on the 64. So I mean, obviously everybody always likes to put things to the extreme, but you never know. Why not?
Oh, for sure.
Why not try, right?
I mean, that's what this hobby is about, right? About pushing the envelopes. But while
35.
we're talking about pushing the envelope, have you guys seen the new the Nautilus Horizon airplane that Tyler Perry is having Ramy RC build?
There's some neat stuff. That's gonna be cool. Hopefully it
Yeah.
works out. I like
You
the
talking about that Nautilus?
Yeah, I'm going to share
Yeah,
the
I
video.
saw
with
that.
you.
airliner with the twin motors on top.
Yep, I
I'm
saw
going
it.
to share it with you real quick right here. This is Ramy RC's video, so I don't own this, but I'm going to show it up here, guys. You can check out his channel. That's Ramy RC. And just going to show you a little bit about this airplane, the concept. Check it out.
It doesn't take, I would say a lot of time or money to really types of people too,
Here we go.
to make sure the configuration and the
Check that out.
loft
Did you see
that I
it?
really want to show to the world.
Look at this. That's all carbon fiber, right?
But first of all, that you can actually fly this thing and it will fly pointy and forward, and stability
How cool is that?
control has been actually worked out. And so our engineering team has been working really hard on our side to make sure the configuration and the loft and the CAD that we gave you is
I mean, that's
actually going to
neat.
be okay. And so we really appreciate you working with us on that. And the second piece of the puzzle too is that it doesn't take, I would say a lot of time or money to really build these types of prototypes.
Yeah, right, dude.
From the inside, I
Just
put
have money.
just minimum bulkheads, just 3 for now, because it's going to be wrapped in and out with carbon fiber. This here is the nose landing gear base, and there is a bulkhead in the middle, and this here
You see him
top
actually
and
like
bottom. Then
building
we
it
wrap it
right
from
here.
the outside and inside. This red
Kinda
thing
neat
you
to see
us
it, this whole
spread on the
process.
fuselage is a mixture of resin, silica, and micro balloons. This is to fill the foam and to give us the best bond
Is that not
between
cool?
the foam and the fabric. The first layer we added is a twill carbon fiber. It's
I have never
210
seen that
grams.
before.
And the second layer is a very thin,
That's pretty neat.
like 8 grams fiberglass. This gives us a smooth surface. So technically, it will be just ready for primer. And if there are some small dents or low spots on the body, these will be
I mean,
filled
that's
with a normal
impressive to see that.
So we
thing being
first
put
finished the
together.
bottom half. And as you can see, it looks like a boat, which made me think
All right, we're gonna skip that. Cut that music off. And you can see it looks like is that considered like a flying wing? I mean, it almost looks like a hawk.
It's a lifting body.
It really is a lifting body.
So NASA did a bunch of testing with a bunch of airplanes that didn't have any wings. They just had a lifting body with a bunch of tail stuff. I can't remember what that was called. But anyway, they would drop them out off of the B-52, I think is what it was, and they'd be able to control that thing all the way down and smooth, soft landings and everything.
Wow. It's really impressive. Check out the nacelles.
But I mean, it's kind of a blended wing, so it's a delta wing, but yet it's also a huge lifting body.
Gosh. What kind of lipos do you have in that thing, right? It's amazing.
Big
Yeah.
ones.
It's just pretty cool. And then they're over there putting the gear together. Look at those gear.
all right, look at this. I look amazing.
I mean, that is
The
amazing.
nose as well. Doors are fantastic. Here I just put 2 small servos. They are more than enough.
It's
Super
really
smooth.
impressive to see something like this be made.
This we will
And then,
move on with the other
You know,
stuff.
actually seeing it fly. Could you imagine building something like this and then it doesn't fly good? I mean, so you really have to have it right. That is impressive, man.
What kind of school bus are you flying in this year?
Exactly right. And then look at the finished product right here.
Crazy cool.
And let's just pause and look at the airplanes hanging from the ceilings back there. Look at this. I mean, geez. And then look at these ducted fans right here. Look how big those are. You see those?
Yeah, that's
Those make these look small.
A380 they're doing, right?
Yeah, look at that. That thing's massive. I don't get it.
A lot of money.
A whole lot of money. Look at that.
All right. right.
Jeez, that's so impressive.
I'm super excited for the maiden flight and also nervous at the same time.
So it's ready for the maiden flight and everything. Jeez. I don't know if he flew it or not, but we'll have to stay tuned and see. But this is a very interesting, unique looking airplane. It'd be neat to see something come out like this, but looks very simple too, you know?
To fly this thing. Anyway, stay tuned for next
Did
video.
he talk about the weight of it in there?
Did he?
I don't know if he did.
We'll turn it on, do the usual testing on the runway. We will be only waiting for the perfect weather to fly this thing. Anyway, stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you guys very.
And he's shoving it on back in there. Look at this. Look at the size of this thing. That's amazing. And there you have it, dude.
If I rolled that sucker out there, I would be like, "We're going."
Exactly. I'd be like, I didn't pull this out for no reason.
You know,
Just an amazing airplane. He comes out with some really good stuff. I do wonder how much it costs for him. You know what I mean? To put something like that together. Just unreal, man. Let's jump into the comments over here. Let's see here. That's the same guy that built those airliners. Yep, that's him. And let's see, ridiculous but cool it is. Let's see. Tim seen gear like that, those giant scale events. Yeah, actually, you do. You see a lot of those like those.
Not
I
that.
wonder what his next airplane is, other than the A380 and then whatever that was called.
I don't know, man.
He's probably got big old plans.
I mean, honestly.
I wouldn't doubt it if he's not going to do a ginormous B2 or something. You know.
Don Henry says, Bobby, you never did fiberglass? Oh, yeah, I've flown fiberglass. I got a fiberglass jet back there. Got a fiberglass. I've flown many fiberglass prop planes. Many. I've had, what was it, my third turbine jet was a fiberglass composite. So, yeah, man, it flies good. But seeing something like that big is pretty cool.
But you know what flies bad?
What?
A jet that flies on safe.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what flies even worse than that?
What?
A jet that flies with one screw in the wing.
Actually, the jet with one screw in the wing flew better than the jet that flew on safe.
It did actually fly really well, to be honest with you.
The jet that flew on safe was seeming pretty sketchy.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, what the world's going on with this thing?
Man, it is crazy. But you know what? That airplane was a very nice one. So it flew really well. Now, let me ask you this, Will. Will, do you think that airplane is worth the money that you paid for it? That's the $1 million question.
I'm very happy with it.
Lay down.
Say what now?
Sorry, I'm telling my dog to lay down.
He told you to lay down, Will. Lay down.
Yeah, he said lay down, Will.
She's down here chilling.
Don't tell me to lay down. I'll go to sleep on you.
I know, right? Exactly it.
Yeah, I feel like the money I paid for it, the money that I have invested in it, I feel like I'm very happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with it because it actually performed really well. You know, it's probably gonna be my new always going to the field. I mean, because you know how I am about the BAE Hawk from FMS.
Sure.
And this thing flies just as good, only bigger and with more thrust. So, you know, it's probably going to be the one that goes to the field with me a lot now.
Oh, for
alongside,
sure. I want to get on them sticks.
Jet.
I want to fly.
Yeah. Oh, you're definitely going to get on there. Yeah, you'll get it. Next flight. Next time we got to fly. Matter of fact, I'm off after. So I'm off Christmas Eve, and I don't go back to work until the 2nd.
Oh, we got to do some flying.
Yeah, so we got to do some flying.
We got to go through some gallons.
As long as we got some good
gallons of diesel.
Yeah.
As long as we got good weather down here.
I know, man.
Yeah, you're
Christmas
right.
Eve is looking really good right now. Christmas Eve day.
What's it look like in the 50s, right?
Yeah, I'll probably be out Saturday. It looks good on Saturday.
I'm going to try to be on every day that I possibly can. So
yeah, that's the way I'm going to do it. Every day I possibly can get out there, I'm going to take every day out there because I want to go through some fuel.
For sure.
That turbine pipe has got me hooked, bro.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, you saw how quick I fell down.
We know.
I fell down that gap so quick, and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Yeah,
Yeah.
Will hasn't fallen down it yet, but it's
No.
coming.
No, he's just
It's
tasted the
coming.
sample. Yeah,
Next thing you know, he's going to be selling all his planes, and he's going to be buying all turbine.
Oh no, I know.
Well, I
And
already told Bobby I plan on getting another turbine next year. So
he did. He did.
Well, it looks like my weekend's skunked. We're supposed to get rain, so
That's no fun.
'tis what it is. I guess that means work on airplanes day.
Yeah, you got to use those days, man, to catch up on your airplanes and stuff like that. That's what I did. So I don't know if you guys saw, what was it, Sunday? Yeah, last Sunday, man. Randomly, I went live and was building airplanes. The weather was terrible. It was icy cold outside. And I said, what else can I do? And put an airplane together. So not only did I put this Commander MPD, I remember doing a review on this thing a long time ago, and it was a great flying airplane. And so I was like, I'm going to go back to that because when I started doing reviews, maybe like a year, 2 years ago, I wasn't doing like as good of reviews as I am now. So I want to go back to that airplane because it's a good one. And I noticed a lot of people were asking, hey, man, can you do more airplanes like that are affordable and, somewhat beginner friendly, intermediate? And I said, yeah, why not? So I got this one for a great deal. And then if you look over here, that is the Decathlon RJG that I put together again on live on Sunday, randomly went live and put that one together too. So got two really good airplanes that I've had before, but I want to take a second look at it because that one I got rid of and I didn't even want to get rid of it, so circling back around to some of these really nice airplanes is what I'm going to end up doing. So, and I'm not changing, not modifying or anything like that. So
you just got to wipe all the dust off of them and cobwebs.
Just got to blow the dust off, man. Luckily, look, these guys right here are new. These are fresh out the box, man. Fresh out the box. So haven't even put dents in them yet, but I will.
He's going to modify them, guys. He's going to modify them. He's going to use a ton of gyro gains, run it super tail heavy, and have it flying down the runway.
That's a totally different channel. I'm sorry.
No, definitely not going to do that.
Will,
That's not what we do here.
put Will in timeout.
Definitely not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I am going to erase the gyro on there. And then I'm going to start out with my own gains, and I'll do it like that, and then I'll go from there. So,
I do like to use my own gains on the gyro instead of the bind and fly setup.
Yeah, the bind and fly, it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me.
I think it works for people that don't want to get too technical into that kind of stuff, and so it works for them. But like, not saying we're better or anything like that. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Because we all make mistakes, like really bad. So especially me. It's just for me. I'd rather have it kind of tweaked out for my flying field, for my flying style. Because somebody put that gyro together for what they felt was good for a certain roundabout of people, but it doesn't quite fit everybody,
Oh,
so
sure. Yeah.
Well, it's a standard game that
works
works for everybody. And then if you want to take it a step further, then you go in there and you change your games.
Yeah.
That's
I've said this a million times. Go ahead,
G.
What's that?
So that's the exact same concept as CG.
Right.
That's it.
It works for everybody, and then you can fine tune from there.
Yeah.
Which a lot of the CGs are just more naturally nose heavy anyway. You can actually, that's why you can got that space to push back. A lot of people think, oh, you can move it back. Well, yeah, you can move it back because you're moving it back towards where more so the CG probably really actually is. You're not going behind it. You're just where the book says is that it's just a safe place for everybody.
Right.
So,
and the gains in those bind and flies are for every position of your flaps, low speed, high speed, doesn't matter. And everything that I fly, I have 3 different gains on all my planes. half flaps, full flaps, and then, flaps up clean.
Yeah, because you don't want to have too much gains when you're trying to go fast because you're gonna get the speed wobbles.
No, all my gains are maxed out on full flaps. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When your flaps are retracted, you don't want full gains. Yep. You want as little as possible because you're gonna be traveling fast. You're gonna want to get into a speed wobble. So, unlike you, I do mines where it's on the throttle stick. So when I throttle up, it reduces my gains so that I can fly fast. But when I pull back on the throttle, I have the speed set up on my gain channel. When I bring the throttle down, it doesn't bring the gains back immediately. It slowly brings the gains into play. That way the plane has time to slow down before the gains come back, and it doesn't go into a speed wobble just because I throttled down. So I'm able to use my throttle to control my gains.
That's interesting.
Powerbox has something like that with their GPS type adjustment. So as you get slower and slower, the gains get higher and higher.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do it with GPS, but that would be pretty cool.
I know the HSD MFC does the same thing for as you throttle up, the elevator will compensate on my Super Viper for it, going up or whatever. It pushes the nose down. So that is kind of cool. That's pretty cool.
Throttle the pitch.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know too many people actually do that. I was like,
Spectrum has it where you can do it in their receivers, but I don't know how to make it work, and I'm scared to try it and end up putting something in the dirt.
Yeah.
So
let's see. Don Henry says my gains are throttle based. Throttle based is the way to go. Let's see. Warbirds are built around giant engines for war. Let's see. I use a curve to do what Will was explaining.
Yeah,
okay.
So he does the curve mix. So I do the normal, and then I let I go into the servo setup, and I go to speed, and I change the speed for when I'm throttled down. When I throttle down for the gains to come back to me, I change the speed on that and slow it down instead of using. I've done the curve before, but the curve still comes back a little too fast on some jets. It'll come back too quick, and you end up with just a little bit of a wobble, not a whole lot, like you would with a normal that you just throttle down, but you still end up with a little bit.
Let's see. Red Wine says at T Grill, gyros are used on all modern jets. Anyone who trash talks gyros is irrelevant, outdated trash. I don't know about that, but I will say, because I was one of those people who used to talk trash about them before I actually started utilizing them. And I was good on the sticks. I didn't really need one at all. But now that I use one, it just takes the stress out of a lot of things. It's one less thing.
You've been reborn, Bobby.
Right. It's called being open-minded. You got to try something, But I am so glad that I have gone to gyros, because on windy days where a lot of people are scared to fly, guess what? We go up.
We out there flying.
We're out there flying. And the people still sitting down there, oh, I'm not going to go up in this wind. I'm like, dude, turn your gains up and you'll be perfectly fine. And it literally mitigates the wind. I mean, it's really
your gains up, move your CG a little bit more forward, you'll be fine.
Yep. And then I love it because of this. It's an easy hack for landing. And you're like, what do you mean? I'm like, when I do my landings, typically, if I have a gyro on my airplane, I'll put my gains on high. I don't have to worry about anything other than speed and flare. That's literally what I have to focus on. And not hitting the ground too quick. And then I'm good to go. So it just minimizes the things that you have to worry about. That's why full scale airplanes have them. So
you don't have to worry about trying to deal with that crosswind because you got gains on the rudder. It's gonna help you out with that too. I mean, you gotta give it some input, but you don't have to be all over the place, all on it. Those quick little changes, that gyro is gonna catch it really quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're not pilots like a lot of people talk trash on. They're like, oh, you don't. I like to fly my airplane. Well, what are you doing?
I was getting ready to say, I was like, it's definitely flying.
Fly your airplane. You fly your airplane still. It's not an autopilot.
Yeah. I think that's what people think.
I like
Even when it's safe, you're flying your airplane. It's not autopilot. It's just keeping it level.
I got to show you guys something.
stabilizing.
Check this out.
You gonna crash a heli?
No, man. I got a heli to try out. This one, believe it or not, this thing came from Banggood, and I was like, I've always wanted to try a heli. This one is a little bit different, guys. And this one is like similar to the one that's sold on Motion RC. I think they're all the same, to be honest.
And you make sure you film this, Will, when he.
This is
flies.
actually going to be pretty cool. I'm going to have a high success rate with this one because this has optical flow positioning. It's got a 6-axis gyro in it. It's got 2-way return, so it's got a return to home. It's a direct drive brushless motor, and it has GPS global positioning in it. So literally, essentially, it's like a drone in the form of a helicopter. It's like what I've always wanted. So, and if you get it too far away, you hit a button and it returns to home and lands. So I can't wait to try this out because I love the flying the drones and everything. And so this is going to be something that I'm really wanting to try out. It comes in this case. It came in the box in this metal case right here. It's actually a really nice case. I have not opened the thing up. So I'm going to open it up and we're going to see. Let's see. Yep. P51 says those helis are more like drones and they do fly themselves. That's the point. That's why I like it.
So Jeremy and Tim, what's the wager we're going to put up here? I'm going to give him about a 20% success rate. What do you guys think?
Hey, look.
I'm going to say 100% because I've seen those fly.
Check this out.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen this thing fly multiple times. I watched a couple of videos before I said, yeah, I'll do it. And the thing...
Stop being a cheerleader. Come on. Get over here with me.
No. Jeremy knows what he's talking about.
I've seen him fly. We have a guy that flies those at our field all the time, and
they're great.
He doesn't do fixed wing very well, but that thing it lands itself.
We're talking about Bobby here with a helicopter.
30 seconds.
Got one.
It's gonna last.
I would feel bad if it was Will because I know what would happen.
No matter what,
dude, I've flown a helicopter before.
Look at this.
Hey, at least it didn't come with an IS-12 radio. You got a 50 chance.
It's a very nice radio, actually. It's got return to home. It's got the GPS. It's got look. It has a button where you can hit it and it'll do figure eights for you, and auto and return to home, and so it has a low and high function. So I'm really interested in trying this. This will be a good review because somebody like me, who has very limited, skill on flying a helicopter, will be pretty interesting to see.
So who's flying the helicopter? You or the transmitter? Because it sounds like it has a lot of auto functions.
It is. That's why my percentage is so high. Now let's put a wager on whether or not.
Wow.
What?
No,
Will's the only one laughing. He's not getting it. He's not getting it.
No, he said that's why his percentage is so high because it flies itself.
That's the point. That's the whole point of me actually wanting to do it. That's the whole point of me actually wanting to do it.
It rolls itself upside down and it will hover itself upside down.
Absolutely. So this is what you kind of want. So like for somebody that's trying to get into it, that has like some limited flight. Like I know how to fly airplanes. I know how to fly. I understand the function of helicopters. I've flown helicopters before, not a lot, but I understand it's like, like flying a rudder airplane essentially, except it's much more sensitive. But this one will be, you have a higher success rate just because of the features. I've been waiting for one that has optical flow positioning, a 6-axis gyro, basically one like a drone essentially. So this one is it. This thing retails, I think, for like $600 and something bucks. And so they sent it to me to try it. So I cannot wait to actually try it. And you can fly it in the wind. So comes with everything you need, the batteries, the remote. So I'm going to take this one out there and literally try to fly it. I can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm super stoked about it. So I know you guys are joking and saying I'm going to crash it and all that stuff, and I probably will. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be a better flight than the ones that I had from some of the E-Flight helicopters that I've tried.
So is the wager based upon his first flight, or is it on multiple flights?
Yeah.
Like a day. Is he going to crash it in that day?
Oh, it's definitely getting crashed in a day. Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it up there, and I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see. I know. I used to watch Airwolf back in the day.
I have no faith in Bobby. No, I'm sorry, Bobby. No faith in
Wow, Bobby.
Hey, at least he's honest about it. At least he's
plane.
honest about it. I can accept that. At least he's honest.
Planes, no problem. Helicopters, I don't know.
Hey, look, my
No,
problem with
I actually find it harder to fly. I find it harder to fly drones.
And look,
Like I can fly a helicopter, but I can't fly a drone.
I'm gonna show you guys this real quick, and this is actually Banggood's video of it, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. I watched a couple of videos on it, and I was like, man, this is actually pretty good. Don Henry says I got more faith than Will at this point. At least somebody does. Let's see here. Okay.
You know you got faith in me, Bobby.
Oh, you know I got faith in you, man. All right, check out this video right here. This is it. This is the MD-5 helicopter. We're going to take that music off of there.
It does look pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'll give it that. It's got a cool paint job on it.
Dude,
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm really surprised. But look how stable that thing is. It's got lights. It's a 9-channel helicopter. Like, this isn't junk. This thing isn't like your junk air helicopter that you got.
Yeah.
See, you got battery down at the bottom. It's got functional doors on there. I mean, I'm really stoked about it. When they said they asked me if I want to fly it, I was like, you know what? I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this thing for a long time. So this video is not really showing anything other than it just going around.
Why?
No comment.
we got to go somewhere better. Let's go here. Essential RC does a great job. Yeah, Essential. This is Essential RC's video, guys. I don't know if you've ever checked out his channel. He's got a very good channel. But this is the helicopter right here, and so check him out. I don't own this video, but it's a really nice one, and so just check this one out. He does a phenomenal job.
A few cool.
It's the same thing that I got. He has the red one. I have the green one.
At the flying field here in the south.
It pulls it out.
So typical transmitter.
And he's, he doesn't fly a lot of helis either, so this will be a good view. So check this out.
Thing sounds like a pissed off wasp.
Yeah.
It will be if it gets a hold of you.
Sure will.
Yeah, you're right. It will.
But look how stable that thing is.
Oh yeah, he's gonna crash it.
Hey, look, he's got a camera on it. How cool is that?
More collector.
Look how stable it is, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be flying.
Now look at this. Look at that. No hands.
You're not
holding the position.
No way.
It is holding the position.
Somebody else has a transmitter.
Yeah, right. I'm excited about that, man. I just want to try something different,
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to do. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it'd be a good windy day thing. I'm sure you can't fly it in 30-mile-an-hour gusts, but
yeah,
we'll try it.
Appears to fly pretty good.
We'll try to fly it in 30-mile-an-hour gusts.
Yeah, the thing's got optical flow LiDAR. It's got altitude hold. It's got all this, some pretty cool features on there. So
I had this helicopter a long time ago, and this is while I was up at Hill Air Force Base, and it was just one of the it had the 2 propeller and 2 rotors, and it had the flybarless or whatever you want to call. Anyway, this thing sucked so bad. I took it outside, and where the wind would take it, it was just awful. Anyway, I was so bored of it. I kind of spun it and held it at a 45 65 with the rotors going, and I let that thing go, and it went so fast into my neighbor's car.
Oh, that's definitely not good.
Whoops.
So,
That car was 30 yards away, and it hit it right into the door, and I had to pay for a door to get fixed. But
oh yeah, I can imagine.
it left a nice dent in the door, but
So, I'm telling you, man, I'm excited about trying it. You know, like I said, it's going to be something different, and we'll see. Let's see, Bobby, if you buy an IL Goblin 700, then you'll be scared. No, dude, I'm already scared of this. So we got guys at our field that fly those things. I think he's got a 700, and it's a beast of a helicopter. So that one right there is going to be a nice little balance in between, easy and me not being able to tear it up so quick. So we'll see what happens though. But definitely gonna tear it up. But probably got to get some flights out of it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, let's see here. Let me jump in and see in the comments. And look, we've been pushing for about an hour and 11 minutes, guys. I say we shut this bad boy down, but it's been fun. This has been good.
Well, this is our last live show until 2026 because
look,
is Christmas and New Year's is Christmas.
That's right.
New Year's on Thursday too.
we're not doing anything on Christmas.
I don't know, man. I might do a random crazy show. Y'all might not.
We're already going to be already spoiled.
Y'all might. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Christmas stuff.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So we'll see what happens. But
we ain't satisfied.
Let's see. Y'all are funny, man. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. We might have a Christmas show, 8:30 at night. Normally on Christmas, man, I'm pretty much all gassed out anyway. That's a long day.
The fun part about it.
Yeah, we'll all be sitting here like this, man.
You got two kids. I'm gonna be like Will falling asleep over there, just sitting there looking like a mannequin over there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Will, you got anything?
No, man. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Tim, you got anything?
I'm good.
No, man. I just hope everybody has a good Christmas. Hopefully, some people get some new planes, new heli, whatever, boats, anything RC related.
By the way, the Schwinn comes in tomorrow, so I should have that one. That'll be nice.
Hey, my new 265 will be here tomorrow too.
Oh man, yeah, you got that one. You got that one set up. We got Pulley over there. What's going on, Pulley? He says, "Good show. Certainly appreciate you, man. Glad to have you in there. We had a good time. So we'll see what happens, and I can't wait to take this thing up and see exactly what goes next. So other than that, man, I think we're out of here. Y'all good?
Hey, one thing you got to do though is if you do fly the heli and it crashes, you must put it up. I don't care if it's before Christmas. That video must go live.
I will absolutely do that. I promise. I will
absolutely go live on your first flight.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, first flight. And then
I'm going to record it.
We want to see if it's still in one piece.
Oh, I'm going to record. It's going to be.
Wagner said, don't fly GPS either.
Also, Ed.
Oh, no, I'm definitely flying the GPS, man. What do I look like over here? Hey, look. And then after I prove all you guys wrong, we're all going to break down and have buttered sausage.
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
There's half over there that say they're going to crash.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about buttered sausage.
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
Oh, man. That's it, guys. Hey, look, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a happy oh, man.
You don't even know what happy you're going to be right
man.
now. Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Yeah.
Next week.
Merry Thanksgiving.
He's the one that's sleepy over there.
Merry
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
Oh, man, dude. Yeah, that's right. He started yelling. Oh, man. Look,
All right, guys. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time, all right? And lots of buttered sausage for sure. And that was funny as could be.